Ooh, sorry about that. I was a little late starting the stream. We got 12 minutes and 50 seconds left. I am beyond excited, guys. Ooh, I cannot wait. Elden Ring DLC. It's been quite some time. It has been a very long time, so this is gonna be good. Ay, ay, ay. I wonder what the comments say. Let's scroll down some, shall we? Oh my god, look at that chat. That chat's crazy. There will be a 30-minute countdown. Oh, I guess that's what this countdown is up here. Oh, man. I love when Mog says, prepare to get mogged. That is such a hilarious comment. Oh my gosh. Wait, let me move that over a little bit so you guys can see better. I have it set up to where, like, once the trailer actually starts, you guys will be able to see it, no problem. Right now, I'm just reading comments, waiting for the video to start since we have a little bit. 2 millennias at once, and you fight them in a swamp. Bold choice. Classic Iron Pineapple. Oh man, I can't wait. Oh, if I haven't played Elden Ring, and I think like probably a year. Like it's been a while since I played, but man, am I excited. My whole like YouTube career or my other channel started when Dark Souls 3 came out forever ago, so this is gonna be good. The Dung Eater and Piss Drinker duo fight. Man, this is gonna be crazy. Most of these comments are trolls. Oh my god. That. Oh man. 10 minutes. God. It cannot come fast enough. All right. What other comments do we have down here that are funny? So crazy when Miyazaki said it's Morbin time. What the hell? This is nuts. Ugh. This final countdown is killing me, man. Is there no sound? Yeah, there really is no sound right now. That kind of sucks. You would think they would at least have like some type of background music or something for the trailer, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with it. Oh god, if 2 years, man. It's been 2 years since this stuff has actually happened. I really hope the DLC isn't disappointing. Can you imagine everyone's reactions if this trailer is garbage? I imagine it's not going to be. My predictions is we'll probably get some type of Mikola information, even if it's subtle. Definitely Mikola. Maybe some more information about some of the outer gods, or maybe even a backstory. I think it may be interesting because they didn't really say it explicitly in game, but there's hints at time travel. So I'm curious if there's going to be any type of like that involved with the trailer. I just want some more lore, man, because there's so much unknowns right now. 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, I really hope it so like there was a leak supposedly that said the actual game, like the DLC won't drop until June. I think like the 21st. I guess we'll have to wait and see if that leak's true. If it is, I mean, I can't say I'll be very disappointed because June's better than 2025, but waiting until June still feels like a lifetime. It really does. Oh man. This is the longest 7.5 minutes ever. I swear. Oh God. Oh, 7 minutes left, guys. 7 minutes left. Comments are all a bunch of trolls, which is okay. Because everyone, I'm sure, like, I mean, how many people are actually watching right now? Almost 300,000 people are watching off of Bandai Namco's official YouTube page, not to mention all the people watching it from people streaming it like me and actual like other big YouTubers. Oh, God. It feels like it has been way too long. I hope the wait is worth it. I'm sure it will be. I mean, the DLCs for the other previous Souls games, in my opinion, were done really well. I thought the second Dark Souls 3 DLC was, oh, so good. The Bloodborne DLC was really good. So I imagine this one's going to be pretty damn fantastic as well. Oh, 6 minutes left. Cannot wait. I cannot wait for my new Elden Bling announcement video. I used to have a second channel. I don't anymore. But community driven event where you guys submit your stuff. It's going to be really good. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Oh, God. 5 minutes, guys. 5.5 minutes. Let's see what chat says down here for a second. Probably see it's going to be. Yeah. Look at all this. This is being spammed like crazy. I guess I'll subscribe. I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed. Ooh. God damn. Oh, you know what? I need to make sure I have closed captioning on just in case there's some like subtle dialogue that we can't hear that well. It'd be really nice to at least be able to read it. Come on, man. I wish it was at 9 a.m. I work overnights. I'm getting tired. But, you know, at 10 a.m. ESC still ain't too bad. Oh my God. I like crazy. All right, we'll go ahead and hide chat now. Oh, 4 minutes left, y'all. Oh my gosh. I feel like a little kid on Christmas. Like, I haven't felt like this since Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and before then, it was pretty much the release of Elden Ring. God damn, I'm excited. I'm just really hoping the wait for, like, if the trailer drops and we don't get a release date, I think so many people are going to be angry. The leaks supposedly said June 21st for a release date. I guess we will see. But either way, man, if as long as it comes out this year, I'll be happy. I'd rather it be sooner than later, but it would really suck to wait till 2025. All right, 3 minutes left, 3.5 minutes. Oh, so when the trailer drops, I'm just gonna watch it and react, and then we'll go back and actually break everything down. Ooh. Oh God. Ooh. Oh man, this is like the longest 3 minutes of my life. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh my god, it is almost here, everybody. It is almost here. Oh, at least like they had a decent screen to look at. Yeah, 2-year anniversary is coming up. I imagine it's... I feel like if it was going to drop directly on the anniversary, it probably would have been announced a little earlier, but you never know. Seen a lot of people say they weren't prepared to release DLC and didn't plan on it until Game of the Year. I wonder if Larian will do the same for Baldur's Gate 3. So my opinion on the DLC, so FromSoft, for majority of their games, always had DLC. So I feel like the idea for DLC for Elden Ring was there, but they probably didn't really start hardcore development until it won Game of the Year, like you said. Larian, on the other hand, I'm not so sure. There is so much cut content for Baldur's Gate 3 that still can be data mined now that they just need to add back to the game. Like, I really wish they would. I hope Larian adds DLC to the game. I mean, like the Raphael fight, for example, you have all those portals to all the other areas. They've referenced Nevernight a lot. Like, there is so much DLC they could do because it's in the D&D universe for Baldur's Gate 3. And that game's amazing anyway. So if they had DLC for that game, it would sell like hotcakes. I really hope they do. But if they don't, I mean, I would be fine with it because I think Baldur's Gate 3 overall is just a fantastic game. But I do want DLC for it. All right, 45 seconds. Here we go. Oh, man. Whew. God, I'm excited. I'm going to scroll down for a second. Wonder how crazy chat's going right here. Yeah, going crazy. All right, let's hide that. We got the last 16 seconds, y'all. Here we go. Oh, man. Let me make sure the volume's good. Yep. Volume should be good.
Peggy 16.
Yep, definitely dealing with Mikola. You already got mauled right here.
He wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men.
Okay, that's definitely not English. I'll turn it off.
There is nothing more terrifying.
That music is so good. Ooh.
In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Blood of your fellows. The Erdtree.
Oh my god.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
Oh, that boss looks crazy. What the hell is that?
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft?
Oh
of
my
life?
god. That's Mikola. That is Mikola. Holy hell.
I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here.
Yup. It's the dream world. Oh my god, I predicted this years ago when it first came out.
Those stripped of the race of gold shall
my God.
meet death in the embrace of
Come now, touch the withered arm, and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Oh my god. There is a lot to break down here. Oh my gosh. Come on, release date? June 21st. Okay. The leaks were right, and the release date is June 21st. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, let me... God damn. That was... Okay. Oh my god, we just got so much information. Also, why is this not in English? I thought it would default to that. Okay, so right off the bat, Mikola is here, guys. Yeah, the fist animation looks crazy. Boss rush? I really hope so. Like, first thing I gotta say, like, we're gonna go all the way. So it starts off in the beginning here. We all know Maug tried stealing Mikola, basically forcing him to give him his power. I mean, it was predicted from partial data mining from the original game that Mikola had the like dream world, since he does have the power of dreams and other things like that. So already it starts off showing Mikola in the cocoon with his hand bloodied and stuff like that. So we know this is going to be about Mikola. I would bet money that this boss that we see right here. Oh, what happened to it? Sorry, I'm not sure what happened there.
Just what kind Mikola is doing here.
Yeah, because they even talk about just what kind of Mikola is doing here. Let's break it down a little bit section by section, though, because there is so much cool stuff to go over. I'm going to go ahead and start it from the beginning again, and we'll just kind of go slow a little bit. All right. So starting out, Mikola there for everybody to see. I'm excited. I'm a huge lore person for this game, so I cannot wait to see what this fight and stuff is going to be like.
There is nothing more terrifying.
Yep. But yeah, Melania even said in her fight, though, with Mikola, that Mikola is Mikola's more powerful than her. And now that we know for sure we're going to be seeing him and fighting him. Oh my god, I wonder if he's going to actually ascend. Music here is badass. I can't wait to see some of the new weapons they have. And like the fighting fist stuff you were talking about looks amazing. This armor right here and that sword, they look pretty cool, not gonna lie. This symbol right here, coming or a little bit beforehand, I'm curious on what part of the Elden Ring that is, since every god, for the most part, has part of the Elden Ring. So I imagine this is for Mikola. Taking a guess, not 100% sure. But what's interesting is we actually get to see from the Undercity that's going to be shown in a little bit. We're going to get some more lore about them, which is going to be interesting.
Blood must spill. Blood.
So yeah, right here. This is in the lower like city, like beneath. And these guys were so interesting because their lore is essentially them trying to create a false Elden Ring, having their own power without actually following America and stuff like that. So it's nice to actually see us getting more lore for them. At least hopefully we get the lore. Going forward some. This looks crazy. All the jars. We know from the base game, a lot of those jars have the souls of fallen warriors inside of them. And there looks to be a ton here. I can only imagine how many people died in this place.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
This boss fight looks crazy. Like, kind of looks like Medusa's head right here. A little bit. I'm not too sure what to think of this boss other than it's going to be fun. Oh my god. And this guy here looks insane. Oh my god. But you can see he has the horns kind of like the twins did. I wonder if he's going to have any relation to Maug or anything like that based off the horns. We shall see. But we do know that from the area, it kind of resembles like the Broken Sky place where you fight the Black Blade. Like that. God, this fight's going to be cool. And he can use lightning that the dragons know as well, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, he shows it coming up. Yeah, right here. So he's got to be related somehow to, like, not Placidusax, but because the dragons in that area, they can use magic like that. He has the kind of like death fog coming out of his mouth, which a lot of those enemies in that area had already. So I'm curious what this guy is. It's just speculation on my part right now, but oh man, I cannot wait.
Mother.
Now here, this is interesting. Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction? And then you got the cool like blood snake, I think. And I imagine that comes from Maug maybe, or maybe even his brother, the Lord of Blasphemy. I'm not sure what to make of the snake right now.
Wouldst thou truly lordship sanction?
Oh, yeah, that's gotta be Miquella. Who else could it be? Like, what other god could it be at this point?
Anyone so bereft of light.
That it's gotta be him. I mean, look at his eyes. He has the red hair like Radagon. The eyes match the golden eyes. Oh, that. You gotta watch that fist again. Those like monk weapons look absolutely insane. Yeah, red hair too, exactly.
I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Miquella is doing here.
Yeah, they even mentioned Miquella directly right here. Like, it has got to be Miquella. There's no way it's not. And yeah, the martial moves look insane. I cannot wait for this DLC. PvP is going to be absolutely ridiculous. The new fashion everyone can make is going to be amazing. But I really can't wait for the lore. Now this thing, I don't know what to make of.
Those stripped of
Now this is crazy. This guy right here. Those stripped of grace of gold shall all meet death. So this guy clearly was someone abandoned by grace, maybe banished by America. I don't know, but the fact that he's pulling that out of his head, oh my god. I feel like we're going to get a lot of answers that we haven't had before in the previous game, or in the base game, I should say.
the race of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Vesma's flame.
Oh my god, he looks so amazing. That I can't tell if that's a shield or a twin blade that's like a little mix of a shield. It looks pretty cool though. Oh yeah, exactly.
Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow.
He might be. He actually might be using his spine. I think you may be right here.
I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
What is that voice at the end? It's a female. I'm gonna scroll it back just a little bit to listen to it. Yeah, those stripped of grace of gold shall all meet death. And we know Miquella, like he really looked up to his father, but at the same time had his differences. So I'm generally curious. It almost seems like the shadow world we're going into almost is like a punishment. Like we know that Tarnished are consistently reborn, and we know that the a lot of the undead in the lands between are there because their souls can't be put to rest. What if Mikola is like, I don't know, I don't want to say the devil, but punishing bad souls or punishing souls that abandon the grace of gold, abandon the order, kind of, I guess you could say. Yeah, it does look like it has a one-handed and two-handed mode, which is pretty dang sick.
Shall all meet death in the embrace of restless flame.
Come now, touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
And I'm assuming that's America right here. I'm assuming. I'm not 100% sure though. But yeah, that right there looks amazing. Oh my god. I don't think I've been this excited for a video game DLC ever. This is amazing. Ooh. Man, I don't even know what to make of this right now. From what we know, we are going to be transported to another land. I'm assuming you're going to get there by Mog's temple based off the beginning where we see his hand. And we know Mikola is doing something. From the lore that we know already in the base game, Mikola was trying to make his own Erdtree essentially, which is why the Halig tree is there. But unfortunately, Mog stole him before he could finish it. So I'm curious if the realm we go to actually exists or if it's kind of like in a, not to use a pun, but like the lands between, like it's between one realm versus another, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I think it might drag you in. I think you may be correct. Yeah, those stripped of grace of gold shall all meet death though. And we know, oh God, that's just, in the embrace of the Mesmer's flame. Come now, touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. So we are in a shadow realm. So like whatever realm we are in, clearly the grace of gold isn't there. This is where people go to be punished, I'm quite sure, based off of that text. Let's go back to the beginning one more time. Let's see if there's anything else we may have missed or I may have missed that you guys have seen.
There is nothing more terrifying.
Yeah. Because we even know, like, based off the lore, Mikola, I mean, he had the power to not completely stop the Scarlet Rot, which is a power from an outer god anyway, but he had the power to at least subdue it and slow it down. So that alone proves how powerful he is. So, imagine, Melania was already so hard. Imagine how hard this boss fight is going to be. This opening here, though, I love this opening with the music and everything. It's so badass. It's so good. Now, this view here is amazing. It looks so good. You can see the tree. Like, oh my God. They really know how to make trailers, that's for sure.
In that forsaken place, blood must.
Okay, so these flowers here, especially in the back right here, if you can see my mouse. So these are the lilies that you can collect in game now, and they reference the goddess slumber or sleep essentially, which we know from other in-game text is Mikola, since he was known to have multiple names. So clearly this area seems like it's not good. Like this guy seems like he's probably poisoned and dying or having something done to him. But yeah, I mean, I think we can all agree that is Mikola at the end.
Blood of your fellows.
Now yeah, Trina. Thank you, Saint Trina. I couldn't think of the name. I'm curious on if we try to make a pact with whoever this is. We know how powerful Mikola is, and if we're going to be sent into the shadow, I'm assuming to either kill Mikola or something with him to stop him or whatever he's doing. We already know from the lore from these guys in the city below, they were already trying to stop. They wanted to have Marika fall, Radagon fall. Like, they didn't want to follow their rule. So I'm curious if this person here isn't a boss, but instead an NPC that tries to help you along the way, or may even be the person in this dialogue talking that sends us there in the first place, that gives us the quote unquote mission to stop Mikola. That's, you know, of course, speculation, but I think it kind of makes sense a little bit.
The Erdtree faithful.
Oh my god. That swamp looks terrible. And this is crazy. So I have no idea who this is right here, this old man, at all. He's got a nice brooch though. I wish I could see it a little better. I can't tell if those are eyes or what that is, to be honest. And we all know her. I'm assuming that's either Marika or that is the, I can't remember the name. It's been a while since I played. In the hub area, the chick that lets you hug her and sends you on the quest to renew their rune of death, essentially. Kind of reminds me of her as well, but her outfit's a little different. So I'm not 100% sure who she is for sure. Yeah, hug girl, exactly.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing.
And they said they were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war. And we know there were multiple wars throughout the history of Elden Ring and the lands between. I think the more we review this, the Land of Shadow, I am pretty sure is probably hell. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. You have a lot of fire. You have a lot of references to being punished for leaving the grace of gold.
Inside of a wall.
That thing's just disgusting. Really want to know what this is, like who that is, because the feet, we all know some bosses that have feet like that. The horns, we know what that means. The magic that he does, like, I am really curious what the identity of this person is. And they also look grafted. If we go back a little bit. So you got the feet. Trying to get a good pause. Yeah, like you can see, like, you got grafted limbs on there as well. So that's pretty interesting. Oh my god.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
That, I can't wait to get those fist weapons. They look so good. They look so
You
good.
too are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here.
I'm curious on what he means by that. What kind Mikola is doing here. Also, oh my god. As if the knights that we already fought inside Elden Ring base game were annoying enough. This looks crazy. Like, I can only imagine how souped up this guy is going to be compared to the other knights we fought.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death
Yup.
in the embrace of restless flame.
So I'm assuming Mesmer. I don't know if Mesmer is a name or if it's going to be a title of some sort. It is capitalized, but we know most of the outer gods do have names. We don't know the outer god for Morg, the god of blood, essentially. Could that be Mesmer? We don't know. I'm curious who Mesmer is. It might be another outer god.
Come now, touch the withered arm, and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Oh man, this looks so good. I think at the end it mentions Mesmer's Impaler. Oh, really? And then he also had a line too where he talks about his mother. So I'm curious if somehow Marika sends us here. Maybe she sends us here to save Radagon. I don't know. Or not Radagon, Mikola, I mean. Oh, the pre-order screen? Let me... Get in-game bonus gesture, Ring of Mikola. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even see this. So you get the statue of Mesmer the Impaler. Interesting. I like the logo on the back of him too. I wonder if that's Mikola, like, I don't know. I don't know who Mesmer the Impaler is here. I'm not sure who to make of this right now. Because it could be Mikola just being the Impaler, like that's his title for following Mesmer. Or Mesmer could be a totally different person, or the outer god that he follows. But I think the symbol here tells a lot. You can see the snake. You have fire. I'm not sure what this symbol represents here. But you even have the flames at the bottom. Like, that's really is insane. The bat wings and stuff. Like, I'm convinced whatever shadow realm we're going to is some type of punishment. Like some type of realm to punish lost souls. Oof. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys joining the live stream. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now because I got to get sleep pretty soon. Working overnights kind of sucks, but June 21st, guys, we got the official date. See ya.